Hello everyone and welcome back guys to more Raceroom, where today we're here taking a spin on the new Bilster Berg circuit. Now, I'll be honest with you, I've never heard of this track before jumping in today. I have never raced it before or anything like that, apart from a couple of practice laps I've just done to make sure my wheel was working and everything like that. But this track is quoted to be the mini Nürburgring. I'm a big fan of the normal Nürburgring Nordschleife circuit. The GP layout's alright as well. So it only made sense to get on and give this track a little bit of a spin here today. Now, we did race at Dubai a couple of weeks back in the World Touring Car, the Seat. Now, this time round, I thought mini Nürburgring, perhaps a front-wheel drive isn't the best way to go about it. So we are taking out the Formula 4 car, otherwise known as the Formula Raceroom Junior, for today's video. But yeah, look forward to jumping back in on Raceroom. This car, for those of you that have watched videos back in the past, you'll know this is one of my favourite cars on Raceroom. It's just brilliant fun, especially to race, obviously, against other people. I remember back when Sim Racing System did some leagues in this car. It was just brilliant fun. It's just hilarious to try and drive around this thing. It's just quite not got enough grip, which lulls you into a false security, but usually, I'm probably going to mess up, usually you can save it as well. You can really get some loose moments in this car. We are heading today though to Bilster Berg. A couple of laps probably just going to be warm-up, because things like that, I forget are there. Like I said, I've never done any laps around this track in the past, so yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. First thoughts though, from just doing a couple of laps trying to set up my wheel. Holy moly, and we're round. Yeah, this track is pretty cool. I've never sort of seen it. It might have been in other games in the past. I probably either just forgot and stuff like that. But yeah, personally, I don't remember ever racing it before. Come on, Formula Junior. Unfortunately, the steering lock isn't the best thing in this car. But yeah, I've never sort of raced this car before. So, or sorry, this track even, I should say. So I've definitely got a lot to learn here today. Now, I was, to be honest, practicing. I had the advantage of being able to see the track map. Sadly, I've lost that ability now because Shadow Play puts your face cam on the screen and around again over a sausage curb. I think we need to get the tyres up to temperature. They've got absolutely nothing in the way of a grip. So let's just try and get on with it then. I roughly know the layout. I don't know braking points or anything like that though, as my wheel is very loud. Hopefully that's not too bad on the recording. This track is rather bumpy though, as that chicane's a little bit tighter than I realised. This has not been a decent outlap, I'll be honest with you, but I think we're almost at the end of the lap. I would say I think 4 miles, but it might only be 4 kilometres. No, surely it's a 4-mile track. There's no way this place is 4 kilometres long. But yeah, it's brilliant fun though, and I would highly recommend picking it up on Raceroom. 500 VRP, like pretty much every other track in the past. I have now actually replenished my VRP on this game. So obviously if I end up buying anything else, or if I want something else releases, I've got some VRP to mess around with as we break down in towards T1, though not quite getting the car on to the apex there, but that's alright. First corner is, I mean, this whole track is just, it seems to have so many different parts to it. Let's make it very interesting as we get a little bit of a wobble out of there, breaking down nice and tidily. No, the back end is all over the place, still trying to build up some heat in the tyres. Now this corner I always forget is tighter than you think. There we go. And then over another crest. Yeah, there's a lot of hills around this place. As we lock the rears ever so slightly, that's going to help us get the front actually scooped into that. Yeah, perhaps a Formula 4 was not the best car to take around here. Perhaps you want something with a little bit more weight on it, but part of the challenge, let's say. It's certainly, they haven't tried to sort of adapt the hills or anything around here. They've sort of just gone, I want racetrack to go that way, and they've gone, okay. That corner's tighter than I remember, don't spin. We saved it that time. Over the curbs. And down at the next straight. You've really got to try and learn this track, or I say you've got to, I've got to, on this game, because I feel like this place could be brilliant fun in quite a wide variety of cars, in all honesty, like the Nürburgring. I mean, I might take a GT3 car around here at some point. We'll wait and see about that. I feel like a GT3 might be good fun in most places. It honestly reminds me a bit of Barber Motorsport Park in sort of a weird way. I don't know if it's just obviously the elevation change, perhaps even it's the fact that I think there's a couple of bridges around here. I don't know what it is, but it does remind me both of the Nürburgring and also, yeah, Barber Motorsport Park, which aren't exactly the same sort of tracks, but hey ho, we'll gloss over that. Let's try and go for a nice clean lap though. Dip our wheel on the grass as we head in towards T1 though. Bring the car down into first and trying to get the run on the exit. Through the next couple of corners, just a bit of a blend through the first one, running a bit wide in the second, but we keep it between the white lines. That's okay, breaking down nice and tidy. Second gear, ooh, running a bit deep there, using the AstroTurf. Raceroom does actually allow that though, so I guess we'll take that. It's really trying to take as much as possible through there. Completely pinned, running a bit deep. I'm not going to open up the best run in towards the next corner, but I think at the moment I just want to keep it pointing in the right direction. Over the crest, rear end gets really light through there. You can see trying to try and fight it through as we head down the hill and back up the other side. You can see it's just so much elevation change. This place is brilliant. Ugh. As we got to remember, this corner is a bit tighter than I realised. Oh, still running a bit deep though. Avoid the sausage curb. No, we have not. Horrible run through there. I think, no, this place I'm pretty certain, yeah, it's definitely 4 kilometres though. It's 4.3 kilometres, this layout. Now, I'm doing the longest layout. The official one doesn't actually have this chicane. Obviously, it just goes straight down there, or like the normal one, the GP layout as such, I'm going to call it. This is the GP with chicane. So, I mean, that corner might be really good fun without the chicane in all honesty, but this is the layout we're doing. We're using all of the track as we head down in through the S's to get towards the end of the lap, really just rolling it through. Probably could have been a bit braver on the power through there, but I just want to survive. I'll try not to end up on my roof. At the final corner, it's going to be about a 1 minute 52 there or thereabouts. Yeah, 1 minute 52.4 as we head down in towards T1. Oh no, pinch the front. That was not the run we wanted. There's a lot of the front inside wheel there. Well, what moved to the outside wheel, but just couldn't get the car slowed down and didn't want to try and commit and hit that wall. So yeah, we'll continue on though. Once again, yeah, this place is brilliant fun though. I can see myself running quite a lot of laps around here in some different cars. Oh my, that's the sausage curb. Raceroom has a love for its sausage curbs. I remember having to do the GT ADAC race. With the ADAC Masters, I took part in the first round of that. Oschersleben, and that was certainly interesting to try and survive as well, because the curbs around there are certainly interesting. In fact, I really would like to do a sort of mini career mode on Raceroom as well. It is very good fun, but yeah, perhaps I'll have to do a career mode on here at some point. I'm pretty certain they have added a career mode now as well, so perhaps that's an idea for the future. As we get over the top of the hill, you can see the back end still absolutely everywhere. Can we finally get these corners correct, nice and tidy on the entry? Clip the curbs, no. No, we can't. Avoid the wall. May have misjudged that one ever so slightly. But, I mean, this lap's already obviously out the window, so we'll try to get good for the next one here. I'm just enjoying this place so much. I know I'm not the best sim racer in the world by any stretch of the imagination, but it's still good fun at the end of the day as we head. Getting ready then for our next lap. We'll try to actually survive and get a good one in. I feel like top guys, 47s, 48s, I would have thought easily. Probably a lot more than that, perhaps, but if I can get sub 1 minute 50, that'll probably be reassuring here. Let's try and get a good lap under our belt then. Here at Berg Ring, use as much of the RPM as you possibly can to make the run down in towards T1. Now we've got to try and get the car slowed down, just avoid the grass that time round. Can we pick first? Yes, we can. Found it right at the very last moment. Always want to try and utilise the engine brake as best as possible. As we head through the next couple of corners, we've got to try and keep it tidy because you've got to open up this one, use all the curbing on the exit, and then down in towards the next couple of corners, trying to get it nice and tidy. This track is all like keeping it tidy. I'm slowly beginning to learn, just like the Nürburgring, as you'd probably expect. make sure we've just got to be so on and off the throttle. Purple in sector 1, though I didn't actually see how far up we were over my previous best. Make sure we get it slowed down. Just clip the grass. Oh, still on the grass on the outside that time. We've survived though. As we head back up on the hill, just got to guess where the apex is. Oh, this car's so much fun. The fact you can just do that in an open wheeler is beyond a joke. Clip the sausage curbs, clip the sausage curbs. That's still not been in. I feel like there's so much more time to find. There. What's the gap though? As we head down the back straight, we're 2/10 up. Got to make sure we get it slowed down nice and tidy. Lock the rears. Kept it between the white lines. Just a hideous run through. Yeah, definitely a lot more time to find around this track. I probably won't be able to master it in this video, as we struggle a little bit with the understeer. Out of there, down in towards the final complex though. Holy moly, I was brave there. But still, yeah, you just got to roll it through the final couple of corners. Down towards the start-finish line though, I think it's still going to be an improvement, but by how much is the real question. It's going to be, nope, it's not even going to be an improvement. 3/10 down at the end of the lap. T1, decisive, well, what's the word I'm looking for? It looks a lot tighter than it is as we come through the next couple of corners, leaving it in second gear this time round, and then up to third once you open it up just a little bit more here. Braking down nice and tidily, clip the bollards, clip the curbs. You've got to just open this place up as best as possible. It feels almost like a street track in that sense. That's just too much through there. That's a little bit unfortunate. Whoa! Yeah, we'll go for one more lap after this. I'd probably taken a Formula Rookie car. Was not the best thing to be doing around here. But my god, is it good fun. Yeah, we'll head back down the hill once again. We'll use this as a bit of a sighting experience once again. Slowly starting to get there, learning a few tips and tricks again over the top. I love the fact I don't think we might have to use fourth down here. It might be the only place we do. Clip the curbs, clip the curbs. Ooh, just in the gravel. That's alright. We'll gloss over that. Wheels still not very happy at the best of times. Yeah, we only need fourth gear down here, about 120 miles an hour on entry. Get it slowed down, get it turned in. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's what you want. That's what we need to get on our final proper flying lap around this circuit. Two wheels on the grass. Oh no, this is probably the fastest bit of the track then, is it? It's certainly one of the scariest. Please don't say we validated our next lap. Come on. Let's go for it. We'll wait and see in just a moment. We'll go for it anyway. See what we could have won. I don't know if it's even been validated in all honesty. We'll wait and see. No! We've got one more lap on. Let's try and get this nice and tidy. Let's get this nailed. Sweat mode engaged. Through T1. Oh, second gear. I didn't even reach for first. Oopsie daisy. Come on, get the nose in. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. Now we've just got to be careful through here. Try to be cheeky, but not over the top. Through there, over the bumps. There's 7/10 up in sector 1. Taking a lot of curb, trying to be aggressive with it. Can you imagine? I would love to see sort of a properly nailed lap round here. It must be brilliant to watch. Back in, just on opposite lock. You don't even need any steering input through there. That is ridiculous. Opposite lock through there as well. Can we finally get a good run through here? Attack a lot of the sausage curb on entry. Yes, somewhat respectable. How much are we going to be up? Actually, I think we got the delta. About 1.5 seconds up. Yeah, we have actually got a delta that I hadn't noticed. Locking the rears. No! Oh, it's all over again. Well, that looks like one more. I just want to get a sub 150. Or at least, sorry, no, I mean like 150, I think. I just want to get one good lap in. This track is so much fun. Alright, let's do this thing. One more run here at Berg. Nice tidy final corner. Open up the power as early as possible. Let's do this thing. I forgot we got the delta, so now we can actually see what we're doing. A bit of fourth gear. Oh, I locked the front wheel horrendously. But we got it slowed down, so I'll take it. Leave it in second, then onto third on the exit. I forgot just how easy it is to lock the rears in this car. Oh, beautiful run. Beautiful. Not quite the sector one we got last time, but only about a tenth off it. Do I keep it pinned over here? Not quite. But pretty close. No! Too deep. It's all over. Berg, I think, has won this one against me. It is a brilliant, brilliant track. And just like the Nürburgring, it is difficult, to say the least, nonetheless there. But yeah, that was the new Berg ring on... Berg. I keep calling it Berg. That's terrible. Berg ring here on Raceroom Racing Experience. 500 VRP, so about £4. Personally, I don't think you can go wrong for how brilliant a track that is. I will certainly be giving it more laps in the future as well. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching this video. Do get yourself subscribed as well if you're new around here and you don't want to see more, you know, sort of sim racing DLC on the channel. Having a look, I think it's going to be a bit quiet over the next couple of weeks. We have got some more stuff coming to Dirt Rally 2.0 in the near future. That's sort of the only thing I can think of off the top of my head. But apart from that, not a lot going on at the moment. I'm sure as we get towards Christmas... No, we've got a set of course of Competizione stuff coming as well. I have forgot about that. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Do get yourself subscribed about that. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Do get yourself subscribed, and I will hopefully see you guys next time for another video.